You're excited.
I'm excited. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna show them this, Dan, but I know I want to show them the whole place, but we're gonna have to wait, aren't we?
We're gonna have to wait, buddy. I'm excited too because we are on the last leg of building the kitchen in the carriage house. And today we're gonna show you how to build an island enclosure, all from the cutoffs from this building. So we're actually gonna use scrap material. We're gonna make a faceplate here, finish off our framing so our countertops are ready to go. So follow along. We'll show you how cheap and easy this is.
Can I give them a tour of the house yet?
Go ahead, Jay.
I always like to show this machine because it looks
I
so
love this
interesting.
machine, Jay.
It's something else. Here we go.
Here we go. So we were down here last night getting prepped to do this. And as I said before, we're making everything out of the scrap cutoffs that were built from this house. Everything from this island will be a scrap, a piece of wood that we have used. So really what we did is this is the pieces of the oak flooring that were probably a little bit too rustic to put down, or the cutoffs. Jay and I last night. For the panels, we took our oak rustic boards. Everything we did, we squeezed, we glued together. Now I know we have this cool clamp, but realistically, guys, you throw this on the table, squeeze together your tongue and groove with glue in it. This stuff is strong. So this is going to be the end panel that we've used. We're not going to sand. We're looking for more like farm, rustic. This is not going to be a floor. It's going to be the end panel. So that's a portion of what you're going to see. This is the actual big piece that we need to block all the back of the cabinets to make the island.
What is that beautiful wood, Dan?
This is our hickory, my friends, our hickory hardwood flooring that we're now going to be using for wainscoting for the bar. And we do want it rustic because everybody sitting at your bar, realistically, that's where their feet going to be kicking. You know, if you made it beautiful, every time someone did that, you might throw them out of your house. So we're really just going to take this off, which is really all clamped together. And Jay is going to come down here before we start making the posts and put up a polyurethane this thing. This way in 2 hours, when we're actually up there working, this will be dry enough for us to cut. So there we go, guys.
It's gonna be beautiful.
It's gonna be a beautiful end panel. It's gonna match our flooring perfectly.
It's all
Can't
right.
get it out of there because it's kind of heavy, Jay. But there you go. Rustic, rustic. Strong.
Heavy.
Heavy. So there we go. We're going to put a coat of poly on it, then we'll size it, put it to our beams, and install it. Ready to go, Jay.
Ready to go. All righty, here we are. As Dan said, we're laying on a coat of poly. Nothing fancy here. This is just some oil-based polyurethane flooring stuff that we're putting on, and we're gonna let it sit up. It's real glossy now, but it's actually going to satin finish. So once it settles in, and we may do a second coat, depending. We'll see how it goes, but nothing fancy. And really, we could set up a sprayer and make work of that. But I mean, really, with this project, all we need is I'm just using a little thing here with a roller, just a basic roller, and just rolling it on. I mean, we could spray it just as easily or do it in a lot of different ways. I'm just going to go over, and as you can see on some here, we're leaving, again, like Dan talked about, the imperfections and stuff to make it look real rustic. Normally this panel would get run through the drum sander, and that would, everything would get leveled off, as floors especially. But here, we kind of want all these little ridges and stuff because that's just part of the character of the house. And so that's really it. Just rolling. And again, a lot of different ways to do it. You probably could even, on something this size, you probably use a spray can of polyurethane. That would be just fine, but I figured this would just work. Such a small deal. No need to set up the spray gun and all that. I mean, that's it, really. I'm gonna let it sit and level in a little bit and see and saturate a bit and see if we need a second coat. But that's all there is. We are at Scrapwood Central.
Scrapwood Central. All right, we're up here. This is all of the scrap cutoffs that we have been saving since we built the carriage house. And I'm up here stealing pieces because we need to get ourselves 2 6x6s and 1 3x6 to make what I got going on. So we're gonna take this old knee brace, we're gonna repurpose this stuff, cut it down for what we need. And this stuff has been dried for 2 years, so it's ready to be used.
A lot of stuff here.
Let's get a lot of stuff, Jay.
All right,
Let's bring it down to the mill and show them how we cut this crap up.
let's do it. Did you say crap or scrap?
I think I said crap. This is one reason why you cut your logs when they're green. But I'm not too sure. We have a carbide tip on here. It's a little aggressive. I know we're going to have to do a cutout anyway there. You see
wow,
where that
look at that
knot
knot.
gave us a problem right there. But we're done. And look, got 2x.
There you go. Wonder if that clutch is.
The clutch is going, fellas.
That might be part
I
of
did
it.
just get a new one. That's what the squeaking is going on here. And it might give me a little bit of a trouble.
Woodland Mill's got that out fast.
I did get the new clutch. I just want to build this up here. Here we go.
That wood is hard.
It is hard. Let's see if it's as bad this time.
Okay.
Coming down. So we're going to make our final cut here to match our other beams. Going to be slightly under 6. Right there. 6 7/8. So we're still going to have 2 good beams. Here we go. Our first beam sized. Actually, first and second, we're going to get 2 of our 6x6s out of here for what we need. Another 2x. There we go. Perfectly dry. So that's how we're going to use our scrap wood and actually finish off a kitchen.
That's going to be nice.
It is going to be nice. All we got to do is cut that other piece down, buddy, and we're ready to assemble this stuff.
Let's get to it.
I think I'm carrying this alone. Holy smokes. It's open.
What do we got going on here? We're all set up. Lasers on board.
Lasers on board.
There we go.
Okay, guys, last piece we need. Look, we're using a scrappy old knee brace that we didn't find room for in the building, or for some reason we didn't use him. Today, he's going to be part of the kitchen. So I need to get me a 3x6.
Bye-bye knee brace.
No
Hello,
more knee
Kitchen
brace,
Island.
Jay.
I don't know where this extra one came from.
You know we make a couple extra. I don't know why we didn't use them. That's it. Now I just need to cut my threes, fellas, and this portion is done. I'm gonna have to do a little drop there, Jay.
Yeah, hey. Yeah, I'm gonna show that poor post right there. There you go.
What do you mean, Jay? I flatten those out. I just use the saw to do it. Okay, we're going under 4 inches, so I'm gonna need to use my little guys. Thank you for that, Jason.
Welcome. I don't know where the other ones are.
One right here.
All right.
He himself also has a pretty good cut in him. I don't think I have any without a
This
cut.
must have been from somebody else here using the saw.
Somebody. I don't know who I'd ever let use my saw, but maybe it was somebody else. Were you out here at night sawing, Jay?
No comment.
I know. No. We run into posts all the time. Sometimes you got to slow down. Me, let's buy another post.
Well, people say that. Yeah, slow down, be intentional. It's like, we got
Good
so much
luck.
wood to cut.
Good luck. You want to get something done? You keep slowing down. Next thing you know, I just have to change a blade, and I'm moving pretty quick at it. Boom. Here we go.
All right, let's cut her down.
Should have probably, yeah. These cuts inside are nice, my friend. You ready? Here we go.
There we go.
All right, there you go. Checking my post.
There we have it. A repurposed knee brace.
I know, but I love the saw blade marks that this carbide blade leaves.
I wonder if those teeth are, those teeth are kind of interesting. On
They are, Jay. So, here we go. That's all the material we're gonna need. So we're gonna take this back down to the shop and show you how to assemble all that.
Awesome.
See you, Jay.
Bye, Dan.
So yeah, we've got all our scrap wood. Scrap wood, guys. Look at the end grain. This is premium oak. I know I call it as cut-offs and scrap wood, but this is why we don't throw it away. I mean, my friends, I don't know. I'm lost. But Jay, we've already got everything cut and size that we need. Jason put a little routed edge on each one of these so we didn't have a square cut. And what we're looking to do is for the end posts, I'll bring it up to you, Jay, is that we need to make this scenario, to make this work, so that our end panels have a place to tuck into, and here's the end of our garage. So we're gonna take our little baby table saw that we have and use it to the max on this piece of oak, and this is exactly how and what you're looking to do.
That's going to look great.
Jay and I are gonna cut one for you. It actually goes a little slow. Because this is oak, this is a little teeny table saw, and we're digging in 3 inches for this thing. Now, you don't have a table saw, you could do this with a skill saw. No doubt in my mind you could do this with a skill saw. Coming live.
All right, live. I'm out.
It's dry oak, you just gotta come in a little slow.
Nice and slow. That's some hardwood too. Do we have to check the splits or anything? Oh, there you go. That's it. You already did.
That's how we're doing.
That's
so
it.
We're cutting the splits out, guys. That's it. You're gonna see we're cutting this out. It's gonna leave the premium.
Yep. Got it. Mm-hmm.
Perfect little 3x3.
There we go. I like these things.
What we're gonna do with that.
Baseball bats. So what are you doing there, Dan?
Alright, so to work with our cabinets right here, that's why we needed to make that square. Now we need to make one lap for the panel on this piece. Where that piece had two, this one only needs one. So I need to drop this down today.
Going to an inch? Let me give it. Yeah, let me stay away. I'll steer clear of that guy.
Here we go.
Is that it? You got the inch on it or going down?
And I'm on tilt. So there we go. Ready?
Yep. Yep.
Actually isn't in a finished cut. It's going to be buried behind, but I can usually cut a pretty straight line.
Hang on, Dan. I'll be right there.
Come on, Jay. I'm going to say one thing, I guess, before we go. Let's show them at least one tip, Jay.
All right, let's do that.
As when you want to use your skill saw to actually act like a table saw and give yourself a perfectly straight cut like I did, once you get started, pinch your finger right here. There's your guide. I'm using that throughout the whole course of my cut. I've been doing that for years.
It works.
I can cut pretty straight.
That was the best tip for me because
It was a good
it
tip,
really
I
does work.
remember.
It does work.
Okay, so there's two of the three posts made. Little guy, let's pick what side we want to get rid of. So we just need to put one notch into this guy here. And we're going to call this portion of the project done. Jay,
All right.
you like that?
I do like that.
I know you do.
I'm ready to get this thing installed.
He's ready. He's like, man, I just want coffee. Watch yourself.
Okay. got the depth for this one, so that's good. Yep. We're gonna miss it by a little bit. We're gonna have to come back the other way. It's just this side's a little shallow. There you go.
Not coming back
I guess you do it that way. Yeah, that makes sense.
I went a little bit.
There we go. There it is.
This is all that we need to do. We've got our panels over there being made, right behind Jay right there. All our posts are made right here. So Jay's gonna finish. We're gonna stain. I almost said sand, but we're gonna stain these. And then we're gonna assemble everything. I don't know if we showed you, but we've already put a coat of polyurethane on the wall. So we're gonna put this together, size it, and we're done. How you feel about that?
I feel great about Dan. It's looking so good upstairs. Let's do this thing. Right here on this beautiful wall.
Let's start on the beautiful wall. Okay, guys, so we have all our pieces made and we have our panel sized. And we have already fastened this panel onto our frame right here. And this is the piece. So everything's just like a piece. It's a big piece of a puzzle. So we're actually going to take this outside and we're going to staple this into our frame here from the back side. You're not going to see anything there. So that's really what we do. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple, Jay.
Yeah, it's sturdy.
It's sturdy.
Definitely looking good.
It's sturdy.
All right, let's take it out.
Let's take it out.
Sitting here looking like that was scrap wood, more or less. I mean, we say scrap wood. That's pretty good quality stuff.
It is pretty good quality scrap wood now, isn't it, Jay?
It is.
Now, simple, guys, is we're just putting our frame together how we had it, and we're going to do all of the fastening from the back side, so there's nothing to hide. You're not going to see anything. Everything will be completely finished. Now, we are using staples, which I seem to hold really, really well. Like the flooring, you could screw this in. You could even nail this in, but if you're going to screw it in, I would drill holes. This is hickory. If I just try to screw in there, you're going to crack. You might even crack your oak. So pilot your holes. This way you don't really have to do anything. And you've got so much room to work with. Guys, this is hickory into oak. Hard. Both woods are hard.
Hickory's pretty hard.
Pretty hard, my friend. I know you know.
I know.
Thank God the splinters come out easy. They're just 3 foot long.
Hey, I prefer an oak or splinter over
A pine splinter burns more than an oak splinter.
3 foot long splinters.
So there we have the last piece of that end panel. Which, oh God, it is oak and hickory, Jay.
I guess I could have helped you.
I know, but I guess you're working. I guess they call that working. I don't know.
Let's see.
At least we're having fun. Yeah. That's what we got. So
there you go.
There we go. There's where our system is going to lie. It's actually going to be just like that.
All this hidden behind there. That's good.
Okay, so there's where your pieces are going to be. You see there's no fasteners. You can't see anything. It's perfectly tight against there. I'm just going to make sure before we nail everything that everything here is perfect. That one was just perfect, Jay.
All right.
This one's perfect.
I suppose we're going to need a counter for that too.
We're going to make a counter. That's next.
When are the counter guys getting here?
We're here, Jay. The counter guys.
Oh, good.
My guys know this is the counter guy. So here we go. We're just going to try to get this where we need it to be.
Oh, you're gonna staple it right now?
I'm just gonna staple it right in place, Jay.
All right.
So I'm making sure my front posts are perfectly level. This way isn't gonna matter just yet. We'll be able to move this around. It actually goes. I can tell by the floor, that's where that goes. Boom, boom. You trying to show them the level,
I was trying
Bubbles?
to show them the level.
Okay, let me hear. I'm not really completely
okay, I
level
know.
yet, Jay. So,
You're a pretty honest guy, Dan, so if you say it's level, it's gonna be level.
don't go that far. There we go. It's gonna be level.
All right.
Before I'm done, it's gonna be level. Honestly, I gotta move this in the bottom. There we go. And there's my piece. I'm gonna check my level. Here you go. You want to show them the level now? We're good. There's the level.
Honest Dan, look
So,
at that.
honest hand. Kind of like Abe.
That's right.
So really, same thing, guys. What we're gonna do is take our staple gun.
Which I would have normally gotten for you.
I know.
Take a
These
moment to
people
look at the
don't
view.
realize that the hardships of all this filming stuff. Now I'm really working alone.
Well, we got a chance to look at the view, you know. Take that in.
Heavy, heavy. It is holding beautifully tight, Jay.
Good.
Let me get in here. Damn old.
That's not going anywhere, though.
It's not
It's
going
not going
anywhere. So there it is. Our island's just about done. Boom. Okay, that's it. That's how we've assembled that. So right now, all we need to do is put a couple trim pieces here on the bottom. Jay's gonna get taped off. We're gonna stain this off for you. This project is mostly done. While he's doing that, I'm gonna build a small frame here to hold the countertop. And the island is the island, my friend. Let's finish it up and show these people.
Let's finish it up. Looks pretty cool as is. We could just leave it like this.
Is that what you like? My wife wouldn't like that, Jay.
I wouldn't like that either.
No,
But it does look cool. I like it. Turn it in there.
totally perfect.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing.
All from scrap wood from the yard.
Scrap.
Beautiful.
Scrapwood Island, we'll call it. Scrapwood Island.
I like that.
So here we go, guys. It's the actual Scrap Yard Island, finished one day, Jason and I. It is beautiful. And look at the detail moldings we put around the bottom. So that's how simple and easy it is to take the scraps from your building projects and make stuff with it. I don't know how much money I would charge somebody for that, but it's beautiful.
Those are pretty nice scraps, Dan.
It's nice scraps. Okay, guys, I hope this helped. Thanks for watching.